Hello everyone and welcome to another installment of Slammin Synapses right here on Facebook and YouTube. This is my America's Got Talent edition. If you're viewing me through YouTube, you'll see a subscribe button up here. Click on that. Keep up to date with the ongoing series of Slammin Synapses. If you want to drop me a comment, you'll see a thing at the bottom as well. If you're viewing me through a phone, you'll see options for subscribing and leaving a comment, so feel free to do so there. So without any further ado, I'm just going to jump right into the segment here. America's Got Talent just went off the air a few moments ago. Deliberately did not do this until the West Coast feed aired, so if you're wondering why this is coming at you rather late, that is why. Like I said, America's Got Talent, semifinals went off the air. That'll be for the dates of August 24th and August 25th. Moving on to the finals are people like Pop Life, great band. They have definitely tons of potential. You have the team called Team Illuminate, definitely great with graphics and dance and showmanship. You have the Miami All-Stars, great dance troupe. So much... There's like so many things that they could do and put a show out that I think they could fill up 2 nights of shows with what they do. Also, Liz Agnes moved on. She's the opera singer. I didn't really care for her choice of song because I'm a big fan of Evan. Not really big fan, but I do like Evanescence Bring Me to Life, and just didn't seem like a good match. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And also moving on is the West Springfield dance team. Now, it was rather interesting when they moved on. They got down to the judge's choice. I'm sure you've seen it already. And it's like, well, I'm not voting for this guy. So they're like standing there going, did we win? Did we go on? What's we won? We're going to the finals? We made it? Yay! So yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, we have Pop Life, the West Springfield dance team, Team Illuminate, Miami All-Stars, and Liz Agnes. Myself, I voted for Pop Life and Beth Ann Robinson. Beth Ann Robinson, great performer. My wife was telling me if she made it, we would definitely be making a trip to Las Vegas. Never know, might do that anyway. I don't know. So the main disappointment was the Sandow Trio Russian Bar team. Now, if you're going to be going on a show, and you'd think they would have learned something from the Peacock character guy. It's like, if you're like Jimmy, if you're like Billy Bob's Stunt Cycle Supreme Extravaganza show, and you're on the show, and you're doing what it takes, and it's like, man, this is all about... And then all of a sudden, Billy Bob comes out and goes, well, we're going to take the stunt cycles, we're going to put them in the garage, we're going to tell the writers to sit out, we're just going to come out to you, and we're going to sing to you. And then can't sing well in the first place. And then they say, well, there's really nothing more we could do with the Russian bar. You're pretty much shooting yourself in the foot. You're saying, please don't vote for us. We don't want to move on. We don't want to make it. I mean, we went from great gymnastics, we went from danger, we went from excitement to, okay, we're going to sit on a piano, suspend it in the air. I think Elton John done that trick many times. Then we're going to have the piano like turn upside down and just, it's like they pretty much killed their own chances. But yeah, that was a major disappointment of the semifinals so far. So next week, going to be shown on August 30th and 31st, the second round of the semifinals. You will see such artists as Anna Graceman, Fatally Unique, Jim Cotta, and I'm reading notes here, by the way, The Kinetic King, Landau Eugene Murphy Jr., Landon Swank, Professor Splash, who has promised fire. Love to see how that goes. Silhouettes, Smedgy Brothers Writing Show, Snap Boogie, Stephen Retchless, and Summer Wind Skippers. Now, of those people, my money is more on Anna Graceman. Very, very deep voice, very good voice for being so young. Kind of, what's her name? What the hell is her name? I'll do some research on it. Hold on. Let me research this now. Give me just a moment, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging out there and wonder, wow, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, or things of that nature. But yeah, just a moment while I pull up some notes here. Jackie Evanko. How could I forget that name? What was I thinking? But yeah, she could definitely be the Jackie of this series so far. She's young. She has a great voice. She has a deep pair of chops. And so we see how far she goes. You know what? My money is also on Gymkhana. Very good acrobatic group. I also like Lando Eugene Murphy Jr. Like I said, he's the Sinatra. He sings like Sinatra. Definitely got the chops on him. It's very impressive. And I'm also looking at the silhouettes for moving on to the finals as well. Now with everyone else, it's hard to say. Love to see. I'm very interested to see what the Kinetic King does next time around. I mean, what can he do to top what he's done so far, and will it work? Well, we'll see. So, this year, definitely a much harder group, definitely much more talented. I mean, there's been some seasons where you look at it and it's like, it's kind of obvious who's going to move on. But with this one, there's so much talent. The bar has been raised so high that yeah, I'm very interested to see exactly what's going to happen in the finals for America's Got Talent Season 6. So, I'm going to come back at you next week with the Round 2 semifinal results. Give you my impressions on the finals based on what I've seen so far. And you may see another Slammin Synapses later in the week, being unprecedented 3 times. Well, not unprecedented, but you may see a third installment later in the week, so keep tuned for that. I'm not sure about that yet, but like I said, by all means, keep tuned. If you want to drop me a comment, feel free to do so. You could also email me at aguri@yahoo.com. You'll see a graphic on the screen. Or you can find me on Facebook at Albert Gurrier, also on the graphic as well. So, until next week, for Slammin Synapses, the America's Got Talent edition, this is Albert Gurrier saying see you next week, and keep reaching for the stars. Good night, everybody.